Alright. We should be set to do it now. Here we go. Ready?
G-Force!
Assemble for another exciting episode of Fantastic 4. As always, I'm your host, Poltergeist, and I'm here with...
Dark Artsy Wolfie.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. You know what that means. It's Doki Doki Day. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get started. So last time, we made our first poem since Sayori's death. May she rest in peace. But Yuri, we did not share anything with Yuri. Yuri just walked out somewhere. We don't know where. So, we have to choose between Natsuki and Monica, and I am gonna choose Natsuki. You think Natsuki will actually read our poem this time?
No. Okay, let me get off this hero name thing.
Are you ready? Okay. Just throw your phone. Throw your phone there.
I wasn't going to throw it to a point I break it.
I know. Alright, let's do this. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Poltergeist, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home!
What? Harsh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Wow! Do you think I'm stupid?
Hold me back for a minute. Hold me back. Why, you little... Okay, you're gonna choke me to death.
See, I'm stronger than you.
No, you're not. I just had to make... Okay, fine. Whatever gets you sleep. What's your makes you sleep? Okay.
I already read this.
Oh, you read that part? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort.
Craftsmanship.
We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what you need, what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly. But that's about it.
I swear, if I press X and this poem takes a dark turn, I'm out of here. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I told you you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so... Blah, 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 blah. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Exactly.
Yeah. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Sorry. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
I can respect that.
Respect. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay.
I swear, every time we play this game, we always get our tongues tied.
Yeah. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. Huh. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
I can fall flat on purpose. Watch. Wow!
And there you have it, people. Corny jokes from Poltergeist.
That was a terrible joke.
It was. It really was.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
She's in My Hero Academia.
Oh my god, no! No, she's not! If anything, her quote would be literature. And there's already a comic guy, okay?
Okay.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Take it away from her. Take it away!
Honestly, Natsuki kind of scares me with her short temper.
Look,
I
guys, if you want to real life Natsuki, here
I am not Natsuki by the pink, though.
Yeah.
I will not wear a skirt. I
know.
not.
I know, but you're the real life version of Natsuki when it comes to personality.
But I'm the tomboy version.
Yeah, the tomboy version.
Yep.
Alright, Monica.
Okay.
You want to bet $20 that if we go look for Yuri, you're just going to be dead on the floor?
I don't know if I want to bet that much. I'm not betting my money here, bruh.
We're not betting no money.
Hi, Poltergeist.
It's just a joke. It's a joke.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, wait, that's me as well.
Yeah!
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Oh, sorry.
That's me.
We're just trying to take each other's lines.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Poltergeist. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we all learn together to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Poltergeist. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
I don't think when she says she underestimates us, it's our fact of writing poems at this point. I feel like she's talking to the past us when Sayori was alive.
We're coming for you!
No, she's coming for us.
I wish it was the other way around.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. That sounds like me.
That's you.
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri? Yuri!
Oh, thank you.
I'm back.
That'd be one bet that I'm glad I would have lost.
I want my $20.
What?
Nothing. Did I miss anything? No, not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sounds of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Brandish? Brandish my pen.
Yeah, it's brandish.
Okay, that's it.
I feel like this is breaking the fourth wall. Probably talking about us swallowing in our fear after we saw Sayori dead.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Fourth wall!
Yeah, fourth wall breaking!
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, Yuri's the final
Yay,
person.
Yuri's back!
Yuri's back!
Yuri's back! Welcome back!
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Yeah? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse.
Moving on.
Unnecessary yawnness! She traces her finger... Why am I talking like that, like I'm a 4-year-old? Okay, she traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
How can you read that?
I don't know.
How are you able to read that?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Apparently not, because this one was barely able to read. What is that?
I've got a long tongue, okay? What do you want me to do?
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Poltergeist.
Really? Must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more
No,
soul.
that's me.
Oh, sorry.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Poltergeist.
Me too. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. The music's getting ominous! Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in one hand. With one hand, sorry.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
Oh, we'll go through this again. Oh no.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Poltergeist did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Poltergeist liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Poltergeist appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... I'm not saying that. I'm not.
You want me to read this one?
Yes, please.
What?
Please.
Okay, fine.
I'm not reading this.
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Poltergeist started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Here, let's do this together so it sounds like
Okay.
we're both done. Ready?
This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy.
You can say it.
Bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you tried.
Oh, this is getting dark.
Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? I'm gonna be right back. I think I forgot Dino outside by accident.
What? Okay, I guess I'm doing this then.
Tell me what happened.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on! Let Poltergeist hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turned towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. Poltergeist, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! The door's open!
What the heck
Alright.
happened?
Want to do rock, paper, scissors to see who decides? Or Angie? Oh, okay. You want to do rock, paper, scissors? Winner decides.
I do not like this music. Wait, who are we choosing?
We have to determine whose side we're on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I choose.
Okay.
I choose Yuri.
Of course you do.
Well, technically Natsuki's the one that started it, really.
Yeah.
Natsuki's the one that started it.
What?
Yuri! Yuri! What's going on? Oh! Oh no. Oh,
No, 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 no. No, no, no,
What
no.
are you doing, Monica?
Monica?
Hi.
Hi. Monica?
What are you doing, Monica?
Hey, Poltergeist. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay?
I don't like where this is going.
Sorry about that. This really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this.
Oh my gosh, that was dark.
We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
That was dark.
Some president, am I, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly.
If we hear a scream and someone is in a puddle of their own blood, I'm out of here.
Yep. It's because Sayori isn't here.
I know, right?
I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. That's what Sayori was for! But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right?
Seriously, she really messed up.
Oh, she did.
Just like outing Sayori.
Girl, you messed up big time. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead. What if we don't want to spend time with you, Monica?
Well, I think it's, I mean, I don't know if anyone would, but I think it's very petty that you have more than her. It's very petty.
It's called being a yandere.
A what?
Yandere.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh.
You kill other people to get the person you like to like you back. That's basically what that is.
Is that act? Do people act? That's just...
Why do you think there's a game called Yandere Simulator?
Man, okay.
Ayano kills people that like Toro so that Toro will like her instead.
Okay, it's my turn.
Right there.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Please don't yell in my face.
Oh no.
Oh.
She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. That doesn't help the situation! I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Poltergeist, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this.
I don't like where this...
There's something wrong with me today.
Oh my gosh, I hate where this is going.
Me too. And plus the music stopped. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Oh my gosh. Yuri looks at me like she wants to play something, say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so... Please, let me take that responsibility today. It kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Poltergeist. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Well, I guess we're doing this now. Alright, so I'll go first. Dad, your plan.
Grief.
What?
Grief. Romance.
Pain!
Horror. Have you noticed that the music in this has changed?
Not really.
My turn?
No, it's my turn.
Oh.
I'm deciding what I want. Later.
Doki Doki.
Doki Doki! Unending!
Memories.
Variance!
What in the... What is that?
I don't know. You wanna choose it?
You wanna?
No, it's your choice. It's your turn.
Choose the Blacky Do.
The what?
That thing.
That thing. What did we do? We crashed the game!
We crashed the game!
No, we didn't. The thing's still up. Is it your turn now then?
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, your turn.
Disoriented.
Oh man, this is... Why did we choose it now?
Why did I choose it?
Agonizing.
Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
We need a prayer right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Rain cloud. Cause rain makes me feel safe.
I'm going with...
What does kawaii mean? Go!
Your turn.
Sunsets are good. Sunsets are always good. What's gonna happen now that we chose that?
I don't know. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Poltergeist.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little.
I did the line.
Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga on a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you are apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Poltergeist, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. I'm done doing the voices, I can't. My throat hurts.
What?
My throat hurts.
Your throat hurts.
Yeah, do the voices.
Okay. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Gee, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. If it does it like that, I'm gonna say it like that.
Okay.
You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. What is that?
Remember?
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Poltergeist. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Anyway, I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki is already run off into the closet. Poltergeist? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah? But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. So
Hey, I'm done here.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, you tell me what happens.
Yeah, actually, maybe I'll end it here, actually. Yeah, that. And the fact that dinner will be ready in a few. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Oh, crap, I've got long legs too. Long leg crew, let's go!
Alright guys, so we're gonna end the video here. I'm gonna save. We're saving.
I'm taller than you.
You are not. That's a lie.
It is. I'm only 5'3".
That is a solid lie.
I'm 5'3".
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing something tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to do a live stream tomorrow. I'll try to. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today for Doki Doki. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, it's not fantastic. It's fantastic.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.